Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Maple-Baum podcast. Mark, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing our fucking official gear, dude. $25 for a fucking sweater. You can't get that shit off the clearance rack of Ross's. That's right, bitch. The Maple-Baum podcast starts right goddamn now. This shit's comfy. It's fucking October time. I
Yeah,
feel warm and nestled.
I don't,
Again,
I don't have mine yet.
$25 for a goddamn hoodie. You can't get that anywhere else. I mean, look at this shit. I feel comfortable, cozy in this. Come on.
And if you
Good
guys
quality,
want,
too.
they have the t-shirts, $13. Again, very cheap. I'm getting mine soon. I just been broke. I need to order mine, but I'm hopefully gonna get it by next week. Again, qbombcomedy.com/podcast and look up the Maple-Baum collection. And
This is a good deal. Like I said, though, it's warm. It's now cold outside. It's rainy. It's shitty. Come on. I mean,
listen
even
to
if
me.
you don't even
Listen.
like the logo, shave it off, right? And then just enjoy the sweater itself.
Yeah,
'Cause
sure.
It's $25.
Sure, that's a good point, Mark. Anyways,
Don't-
welcome.
Don't wear anything that markets their podcast out in public. Just wear the sweater itself. I don't know. Be a good friend and market our podcast. Whatever. If you listen to our podcast, support it in some kind of way, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back, guys. We're staying on point with these episodes. We're trying to stay on point because of the time we were having last week, and we decided to record tonight, and we might be doing one on Sunday, so we might just keep jamming these out. And yeah, how things been going, Mark? Just,
I'll do fucking 5 in one day. I don't give a shit.
that would be fun. I would love to like set it up at like maybe like Hyper Poppies before like or after a mic, and then we just hang out and whoever wants to come and talk. I think that'd be fun.
I'll do a gorilla open mic. I don't care.
Oh,
I
yeah?
mean, a gorilla fucking podcast where we just have random people walking by and go, hey, sir.
Oh,
what
that'd
do
be
you
fun.
do? You have a cane? That means you can't walk well. Anyway, get over here, you.
Yeah, get over here, you. Don't fall.
Let's talk about your misadventures in life.
So what happened? Just say like super personal questions.
Yeah. How have you been, Mr. Jordan Quattlebaum?
I've been on and off. I had so your boy's been trying to better himself here and there because I've talked in the past about my mental health. Your boy's been trying to yeet himself here and there, and I'm like, no, that's bad. So, I was gonna go to therapy, but it's not looking good.
You can't afford it, or you just don't want to go?
No, I can't. I've been wanting to go. That's the problem is I can't. So, I've done like little shit where it's like online counseling and stuff, but it's not the same. So I was like, okay. So there's this. I don't want to. I don't know if I should shit on the brand or not. No, I won't say their name. Anyways, like therapy is really expensive for like in person shit like that. So I was like, fuck. Like this online counseling shit isn't really working because it's like typing and it's a robot basically. Like you're like, I'm sad, and they're like, we are here for you, and it's like it wasn't working.
That's a fucking Google search, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't working for me, and I'm like, I need to feel like a person's telling me this shit. So then I found this ad for It Won't Be Named, and it was saying it was like like how we are, but it's therapy. Like it would be an actual person. I was like, that's cool, and it was said as low as $30 a month, and I said, fuck yeah, that's hella cheap. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So I signed up, and then they booked. They're like, okay, great. Now we're gonna have this lady sit with you, and you have to tell her all your problems so that she can diagnose you for where you're gonna go. And I was like, okay. So I did all this fucking work. They made me legitimately take a quiz, and then let me just say, this is the first test I've ever passed with flying colors. I aced having severe depression and severe anxiety. So your boy passed.
Hey man, it's good to hear, man. You got through that course.
Yeah, it was hard. But anyways, so like I did all this shit. Told like this lady's like fucking yeah. Why are you sad? Why is this? You're getting into deep shit, and she's writing all of it down. She goes, okay, we're going to have somebody contact you. The therapist will contact you, and you give you how much it's going to be. And I was like, what do you mean how much it's going to be? They're like, oh, yeah, it's going to be a little bit extra for the therapy. I'm like, but it said I'm paying why am I paying $30 a month? Like, what is that for? They're like, oh, it's for the app. I'm like, huh? And then they sent me, they're like, so for your therapist, it'll be $300 a month. And I canceled.
Yeah.
So,
question:
sucks.
Your anxiety and depression. Can you leave your room in or bed?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
can you leave? Well, sometimes I have a little bit of anxiety and depression, and I don't really leave my room. Like,
I mean, yeah. I have those days where I can't, but yeah, there's I've gotten to where like it's kind of like a daily life thing, so it's kind of like you have to get up, and then also I feel like if I get up, it will somewhat go away, and it kind of does here and there. So
like working on a muscle, right?
Yeah, so so that's why like I'm happy that I have stand up in my life, because I think in a way stand up is tremendously helping me with my anxiety, because I'm forced in these social settings and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So like I think it is better that I am like out in public and doing this stuff, and I am like struggling, but I feel like it is helping me in the long run compared to being like lock away, don't go ever out ever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But with the depression thing, I think it's more of just like, it's more of me just hating on myself, and I'm trying not to be that way. Like,
don't never hate yourself too much. I mean, there's being critical, but with me, I mean, I'm the most fucking critical person ever. So I don't know. I am a person who punches myself out, and but when it comes to you gotta look at the overall scheme of things when it comes to you and your life and where you're at. You know, that's kind of how I look at it with my own self. Because usually I go, I'm a fucking worthless guy, and I ain't worth a shit, and I'm garbage. But in the grand scheme of things, it's like, I don't know, I'm doing pretty well for the most part. And it's like when some comic one time described me before an open mic, was like, this guy, whenever I hear him talk, he always seems like he wants to kill himself. He's always depressed. And I went on after him. It's like, you know what? For a depressed guy, I'm not on fucking antidepressants. I don't have any suicidal thoughts. You know what? For a depressed guy, I'm doing pretty well for myself. I'm upgraded from a depressed guy. I'm actually a miserable fuck. So if you can upgrade to a miserable fuck, like people back in the day, then that's an upgrade. But you got to look at, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm just...
no.
If you look at the grand scheme of things in your own life, it's not too bad overall.
Well, yeah, of course.
And you're a young kid. You're 24 or 5?
4.
You're 24. You're still a kid, you know?
Yeah, like
I'm your father in comparison.
I have my moments. It's like I am grateful. Like I do realize like I am privileged and shit like that, and
you should accept your privilege too. People poo-poo your privilege.
Poo-poo.
White privilege is great, so you should love it. If you didn't have it, you would really want it. I told that to a group of black comedians one time at an open mic, and they hated my guts for it, but I meant it.
Fucking...
That was a very uncomfortable open mic.
I bet. Jesus Christ.
Because they were all talking about white privilege. I was like, you know what? It's awesome. You guys should try it out one time. Give it a shot.
One time? Just once?
Once. You should give it a shot. Anyway,
man.
That's how I look at it. Overall scheme of things. You gotta, sometimes I think depression, it's like you look at the picture way too closely.
Yeah.
If you step back, look at the overall scheme of things, you're like, fuck, it ain't that bad.
You know what the best way I can describe depression is in my head is, you ever like cry and then like, you know what I mean? It's like a deep cry, and then you're already crying, but then you go look in the mirror just to see yourself, and then you see how you look, and then it makes you cry more. It's like you were already crying, and you could have, or like, or better yet, it's like you're crying, and you're already sad. And
no bullshit. I'm not gonna say that. There's no shame crying. Sometimes you gotta fucking let it out.
Oh yeah, know? But what I'm saying is, what I'm meaning is like, the best way I could describe depression is like you're crying, right? But instead of being like I'm crying, let me just clean this up and move on. Instead, you go looking for shit that's gonna make you cry more. You know what I mean?
You know what?
You don't mean to.
You're having some food. You're like, you know what? I just noticed that fucking chicken dish over there.
Yeah.
Have more of it.
That's literally what it is. So it's like you're already like I'm sad, but instead of just like getting the sad, wiping your tears, and you're done, you're just like I'm sad. I can't believe I'm this. You know what? What else can I look? Oh, that one thing that triggers me. And then you get even more sad, and you keep looking and looking, and it that's literally what it is. Is your brain is just trying to find everything that's gonna make you sad and make it worse.
Oh man. Well, fuck. I mean, shit. Maybe it. And this might sting a little bit, but maybe sadness discipline might be the thing where it's just you got to pull yourself out of it before you.
That's been like
keep
tests
getting
I've been
in there.
doing lately. Yeah, it's I don't know why I thought you like. I think you're like, hear me out. Just don't be a little bitch. And I was going to be like, yeah, true. No, I'm kidding. No, I that is something I've been working on lately. Like, I think it affects me more. Like, that's why I'm glad. Again, I know it's cheesy, but it's true. Like, having an outlet to do something. Like, if I'm depressed, if I'm around others and keeping your brain distracted, it really helps.
Like, no. I had to do something creatively fulfilling outside of work. So I didn't feel like there was any outlet to say what I wanted to say online because you can't say anything online anymore. So all the crazy thoughts I had too were at a mic or a comedy show or where the fuck it is. And most of my material is nuts and obscene and politically incorrect, but I had to do it somewhere. So I know that feeling of like you have to do something outside of your regular life that is fulfilling in some way where you make people happy and entertained.
Yeah. Like, and then that's like how like my worst days with depression are always on the days where I'm like either home alone or when something's on your mind and stuff like that. When you're home alone and stuff, you're kind of just locked in this cage and there's no one around you to like distract you. Like, that's why I'm grateful for like my girlfriend and shit, because she can just be like, don't be sad, you know what I mean? Like, and then, or you know what I'm trying to say? Like, when you're in that state, you're just gonna keep digging, which you shouldn't be. Like, that's,
you keep digging, it's just you're not gonna get
and then that's literally people just dig too far to where that's when they end up doing drastic shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying not to dig as much. I'm trying my best. And I think I'm trying. I need to start exercising and eating right. That also helps. And I have been eating like... I don't eat much.
This is going to sound corny and kind of like defensive. But if you do work out more, it gives you more motivation. It's something about it.
Yeah. Like, I used to be fucking... I used to do boxing and weightlifting and shit, and I was into it. And then I don't know, when I got a job and stuff, and you just kind of like, I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to sleep.
The lowest form of depression is what I had today, where I had a Taco Bell meal. They had a new item, and Taco Bell always has nacho cheese in their items.
Yeah.
And I took a bite of their Cantina Supreme Taco, $5.99 for their meal. And of course,
sponsor.
It was a big wad of nacho cheese. It was congealed and cold. It was at the bottom of the taco, and I knew I bottomed out at that point when I knew in my life that there was going to be just a terrible amount of nacho cheese in the bottom of a fucking Taco Bell taco that didn't belong, and that's how depression is. It's like a nacho cheese in the Taco Bell items at Taco Bell. Depression doesn't belong, and that's how it is with Taco Bell items. Why is there always nacho cheese? So you gotta yank out that nacho cheese. It would make your life in the Taco Bell items better. So I think that's the best comparison I can say. Just when you go to Taco Bell next time, if you order any of their special items, ask without the nacho cheese, and you will be more free, and it'll be less calories, and you'll feel better about your life.
It was
mark
actually
that down. That's good life advice. So you better mark that.
It
down
actually
for the best
is.
of.
It's actually funny. I made a tweet yesterday, and my girlfriend didn't like it, but I thought it was hilarious. I put my mental health. No, my mental. My brain is not a great place to be. If it was a part of town, it'd be that one ghetto apartment in the darkest part of town that no one want. That's why no one wants to come visit. And my girlfriend read that tweet, and she came up to me. She goes, "That's not funny." I'm like, you don't think that was funny? She goes, "No, that's not funny." And I was like, well, guess what? Now the water got shut off. And then she got even more mad. But I was like, come on, like, you gotta, like,
don't let anybody dictate to you what the hell is funny.
No, it's just it's dark sense of humor. Some people have it, some people don't. So, like, yeah, I get it. I get why she was like, stop it. No. And I'm like, that was me digging.
The worst advice I got in comedy recently is be more likable.
See, I fucking
that made me mad.
That made me mad. Like, yeah, shut up. Everyone needs to shut up.
Be more likable? What?
I had someone.
What? What? Why? Why should I be more likable to who? Like, I was like,
also,
what the hell? My immediate response when I was like, why? It was a knee-jerk reaction. I was like, why?
Look at Anthony Jeselnik. His whole material is about not being likable. Like,
no,
his whole act is like deadpan, and look at me, I'm a shitty person. Like, that's his whole act. Like, you know what it is? It's because that one person didn't agree with what you were fucking saying. That's what it is. Like, and that's what I hate. Just because one person thinks that doesn't mean everybody thinks that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. A lot of comics have these fucking egos, and it bothers. That's like my biggest pet peeves with comedians.
I got an ego, you know that.
Okay. There's a difference between ego and obnoxious ego. Like, those people that, like, you don't go around, like some people we know, and fucking just, like, I'm the best of all time. You should listen to shit like that. But, yeah.
No, I got an ego where it's just like, this guy stinks, this guy stinks, this guy stinks, and then I go, oh shit, boy, I better write up my fucking set list.
Yeah.
That's usually and always how it comes to it. It's like, this guy, I don't like him, oh yeah, right, I better fucking write up my set list. God damn it, better write it up right now.
Which, by the way, we did, I wanted to talk about this. So we did a show last weekend, and Mark fucking destroyed, man. He did fantastic. Literally, like, the crowd loved him. It was awesome. I wanted to talk about that. They fucking
love me some Stockton crowds. What can I say?
His whole act, he was shitting on Stockton, and they still loved him.
Stockton, they don't give a I'll say this about Stockton, okay? They really don't give a fuck, okay?
He literally said, fuck your town. That's why half of it caught on fire.
Half of it caught on fire. Fuck it.
That was fucking
I'm
hilarious.
Paraphrasing what I said. I love me some Stockton people. Stockton, I'm from Lodi. I always make fun of Stockton, saying it's better than Stockton. But we have a connection. We're right next to each other. We all have an agreement where we don't really care. And that's the one semblance of agreement I have with this whole community around here, especially Stockton people. I've never gotten a hint of pretentiousness from Stockton people. There's never any of that. They're really down to earth. We don't give a fuck. I've never had issues with them ever. So they're my kind of people. It was one of my best sets I've ever did. I was going through a little emotional thing there, and I put it into the deal. I don't know if I can always keep up that kind of energy, but we'll see. That's about it. Jordan had a good goddamn set too that night.
I also almost got fucked by a grandma, which was fantastic.
What? Good. What the fuck? Was it the same girl?
I told you what she said.
Short-haired blonde lady?
Yeah, she was very sweet, by the way. It was just, so what happened was
short-haired blonde lady was going on to me as well.
Oh,
she was kind of
the one I was talking, she had white hair. I think, right? I don't know. Anyways,
Short haired. She was like 6 feet tall, right? She was wearing
yeah, she had
denim
white
jacket.
hair, like white hair though.
Short
Was it
hair,
blonde?
right?
Yeah, it was short white hair. Anyways,
Yes.
I did my act, I did my set, and I forgot what happened. Like she kept on like kind of like shouting things like "woo" or something like that, and then someone just randomly yelled out, "She wants to fuck you" to me, and I go, "Do you?" And then I started like stripping my shirt off, and I was like, "How you like me now?" And she was like blushing and laughing, and then I started fucking like doing the leg stretches and shit, just being goofy, and then after the set, you know, we're just all chilling, hanging out, and she comes up to me and she goes, "By the way, you're very handsome and very cute, and I totally would fuck you, but I got a grandson that's the same age as you, and I think it'd be kind of weird."
He's being cool. All
And
right,
I was like, "Oh, I was just kidding. Like, I was just trying to have fun." She goes, "I know. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to let you know. I totally would hit that. It's just I can't. I'm sorry." And I was like, "Okay." So she literally was. She was letting me know. She's like, "I would do it, but I think it'd be weird."
man, for a 6 foot tall granny, I would. I don't give a fuck. I should have approached it too. I don't care. What did she? What? She has a grandkid. Who cares?
She said she would have done it, but she said because her grandson's the same age as her, she thought it was a little weird.
That means nothing.
Yeah, but that, and I was telling her, I'm like, "Oh, it's okay, it's fine. I have a girlfriend. It's fine." And then she's just like, "Okay, I just wanted to let you know." And I was like, "Okay." She was fun though. That was fun. Like a good sport. You know what I mean? It was.
You know what?
It was fun.
I fucking should approach that one more. I was being too respectful. You know?
Yeah. How dare you have respect for women, Mark? How dare you?
That gets you nowhere in life. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They say you should, but where does that get you? Sorry, I mean.
Also,
come on.
we're being sarcastic because some people might just take that clip out of context and be like, they hate women. No,
Put in the best of. Put in the best of. Write down
best
the
of.
sound bites.
dude, we should make a
Seriously, come on,
soundboard of us like saying like out of pocket shit before like they hear that we're kidding.
Asian babies are so ugly.
Mark, that was so random.
Some of them are cute. Anyway, put that in the best of.
Sure thing, buddy.
There better be a best of, damn it. I want more best ofs.
Sorry, it's I need to work on. I think when I go to work on I might work on some tomorrow, maybe actually. It just I gotta go through the whole podcast and like sit and find, you know what I mean, the best ofs, and then cut them out and make it. There was one I need to upload it. It was you using the filters. I have like a fucking snippet of that I'm gonna upload soon.
Where your depression's like nacho cheese. The Taco Bell menu.
That's gonna be a good one. I'll put like a motivational speech. You know what? I'll cut that part and I'll send it to you to put on your motivational videos.
Okay, for sure.
That'll be genius.
Remember that. Because congealed fucking nacho cheese. I was so depressed when I had that fucking taco earlier today. It was just the worst.
I had tacos too, but it was homemade. Homemade tacos.
Now remember, I went to a trip with Angel Castro, right?
Yeah.
He was on our podcast. He was on our podcast, former podcast host. Shout out to Angel Castro.
Yeah.
We went to the LA trip, and we went to one Mexican spot, and it was a really whitewashed Mexican fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really Mexican food at all, really. And they were like, the item was this. The menu was like burrito, bean and cheese burrito, a crunchy taco, and a crunchy taco with cheese. And apparently this was a super popular Mexican spot in LA. And he looked at the menu, he got more and more pissed off. It's like, they don't describe the kind of meat it is. It's just crunchy taco, and then a crunchy taco with cheese. And he was like, hey, in Mexico, there's no such thing as a fucking crunchy taco. And he got mad. He got pissed off. He's like, we're getting out of here. And then before he can even say we're leaving, I was already ordering 2 tacos. And I already ordered it. I already paid for it. It's like, God damn it. And then he saw me holding a tray. He's like, we're still leaving. I'll fucking eat a taco. I'll pay for it. We're just getting out of here.
He was that
upset.
mad? Wow.
Yeah. Well, he grew up. He grew up half the time in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
I pronounce it how it should be.
Mexico.
So he was really.
Mexico.
He's really from there. He believes in authentic Mexican food.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, authentic anything is amazing, but you know how the world is.
So he didn't believe in crunchy tacos, and then he was like, I was talking to him. Burritos are not even really Mexican. That's like Tex-Mex.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's really all about that life.
So like, I mean, I get like wanting being shit authentic, but like, you don't splurge and get like Taco Bell or something here and there. Like,
No,
for example, McDonald's is not authentic fucking hamburgers and fries, but we still eat it.
No, well, these tacos, they were like crunchy shell.
Yeah.
And there is no spice to the meat, none at all. And it was just lettuce and shredded cheese. And it was no spicing, no nothing. These were very white ass tacos. The big sell of this place was like, oh, Jack Black goes here all the time. That was a big sell when we were there.
Okay.
And that's what people kept saying in the line. We're at this LA taco joint.
Well,
Gary G screwed us over. Gary, whatever the fuck his name is. The comic. Well, the guy with the big head.
Ooh.
He told us to go here.
Oh.
He screwed us over. Look, I'm going on a tangent. I'm sorry. I've had a few drinks.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I really...
Sorry, folks. When I've had a few drinks, I go on a tangent. That doesn't really relate to anything.
I mean, hey, fuck it. You're having fun, right? That's all
For
that
sure.
matters. That's all that matters, man. Fucking, did a set at Laughs on Tuesday. Fucking fun. A lot of fun. Good crowd. Good set. Anything else eventful happened? I'm trying to think. Oh, God. Fucking... I don't know if I can really talk about it on here. I won't say it. I'll tell you later, though. It's about my job, so I can't really say anything. Damn it.
Nah, don't include job shit.
Yeah, it's a funny story, but I can't fucking say it. God damn it. Why must we work like fucking regular working class people? I hate it.
I know, right? Wouldn't that be the best if you really lived a comedy life? You really
Fucking
got to
A,
put...
dude.
I know that was the name of your old podcast.
Look how well that...
What was it called, your podcast? I want to quit my old job.
Help me quit my job.
Yeah, that's the dream right there. To make enough money on weekends to do a couple or 3 or 4 shows and then kablamo. You don't have to fucking work at your regular job.
For real, that is the fucking dream, man. That's the mission. But
I want to be a road hack. People make fun of road hacks. Why not? Road hack is a good way of life.
I feel like people... I was noticing this, like from doing social media and shit. I really fucking hate... Well, this is kind of counterproductive. I really don't understand why there's so much hate on, like, everything. Like, for example, like, you go on YouTube... Cardi B, for example. I'm not a fan of Cardi B, right? But I won't purposely go to her YouTube videos, dislike every single one of her videos, and comment, fuck you, I hope you die. But there are people in this world that need to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just, I've like, never in my life.
If I stumble upon a video on YouTube, and I didn't mean to do it, I vote no on it so I don't get the recommendation.
Okay, voting no is one thing, but what I mean is, like, would you purposely, like, let's say you've seen a stand-up clip that you didn't even laugh at.
Didn't like? Well, a lot of these people are below the age of 20.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of these people are super young and don't know any better, and they're not mature enough to just disregard it and just move on with life.
Yeah. Even at a young age, because I grew up, like, doing YouTube and shit. Like, I started YouTube when I was 13, 14. So, like, even then, I never understood hate.
Do you see social media postings that you hardcore disagree with, but you figure don't get involved with it because you don't want to fight the fight of it? So you just kind of disregard it.
But here's the thing. I get that though. Like if it's something that goes, if it's something like, if it's like, oh, like, for example, the Dave Chappelle shit. It's like I can get why people will be frustrated and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a controversial topic. But for example, you know my video of me and the clown guy.
Yeah.
I got a lot of hate comments on that video for no reason.
Why? Nothing happened.
Some guys like the audience did the audience fake laugh. This guy's not funny, and I'm like, okay, but why? Like, what made you go? I need to say this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what bothers me.
Don't let those fucking.
Oh, I don't fucking care.
Stop.
I don't care.
Stop.
What I'm saying is, I don't
stop
care.
Stop, let me hear it. No. Hateful comments are fun at times. You should enjoy those. Now look, as a guy who had weird beer reviews, if I ever gave a bad beer review to malt liquor, I would always get these mean comments. You're a queer. You're gay. You're a bitch. You're a pussy. You're the other F word. Now, whenever I heard these, I thought it was funny because these people obviously had problems in their life. Or they were really young, like they're under the age of 20. Again, it's like when you play online video games, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's usually the kids that always say, bitch, pussy, queer, other F word, you know, all that kind of shit.
But I don't know. I think it's this day and age because when I was a kid, I mean, I got it here and there, but like, I've never.
No, this shit never goes away.
It's just weird to me. Like, I didn't find that funny. Let me, like, I don't care. It's just it's so weird to me.
It's younger people. It's younger people below the age of 20. And I don't want to spell out what I do, but I know from a fact, younger people still are mean.
Yeah.
They're not mature enough to go, the hell with it. So that's probably really how it is.
I mean, I totally get that stuff. It's just in my head, the way I'm wired is you get what I'm saying though, right? It just if I never liked anything, I would just be like, this is stupid, and then I'd do what you do. No, don't put on my feet again. I never whatever. Now if it's some guy being up there like I murdered children, it's like okay, I might dislike this, but
also on your YouTube comments, roll with it. I always did this on my old YouTube comments, like, hey, now be nice. I'm being sarcastic. I don't even care. Because I don't know this person. I'm not going to get in a full-blown argument with this weird person that's just leaving a shitty comment. So you shouldn't get overly worked with it. You're putting yourself out there in the public.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna hear some adverse criticism from who the fuck knows.
That's true. Like I said, I don't... Like, I get criticism and all that shit. I totally understand. You know what I mean? That's people have the right to their own opinions, and if you don't like my shit, I totally understand it. I'm just saying, like the thought. You know what I'm trying to say? The thought of this being a thing is weird to me. That's what I'm trying to say. They're mostly
probably younger people below the age.
Totally makes sense.
That's how I look at it. Because people older than that, they got other shit to do. And if they are older than that, then they're just lame people.
So what? Was I just a mature kid because I didn't do that shit when I was younger? Like, I never would go around and fucking just be like, hey, fuck you. You stupid.
I wrote some shitty comments back in the day in early YouTube.
I would with my friends. Fuck. Like, you play Halo and shit. You're like, hey, stupid Ed. Yeah, fuck you. I teabag you. Like, that shit. Yeah, but it's your friends. I wouldn't never go to a random person and just be like, I hope you die. This isn't funny.
A lot of those bad comments are left by me, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. No, it was like 3 comments, but I was just like,
come on, come on! You're gonna get mad about 3. Come on!
I am not getting mad. I am just telling you it's weird to. I'm trying to tell you, the concept of hate is weird to me. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't care that I got those. I'm telling you, people have the right to their own opinion. What I'm saying is, it is weird to me that someone in their brain's like, I need to say this. You know, that's what I'm trying to say.
What I'm trying
If
to say
you
is,
can go on my videos and say that you don't like any of my shit all the time, I get it. That's like whatever. It's criticism, but my whole thing is like, I've never been built. That's what I'm trying to say. Is someone I've never been wired to be like, I have to tell this man how I feel. I have to.
look, come on. There's nobody. There's nothing that's gonna universally love you. And if
Oh,
you get,
yeah.
here's my weird opinion.
Father,
if you're
no, I'm just-
universally loved, it's not great. You know what I'm
Yeah.
getting at?
Yeah, I mean that's true too.
It always seems like there's a tepid reaction if everyone goes, yeah, he's pretty good. I'd rather people really like me or people really not like me. I know that sounds weird. I either want a adverse reaction to me either way, not just he's okay and everyone just meets in the middle. That's kind of always how
I actually
see
like that a lot too. That sounds great.
So if there's really big fans of yours, awesome. And then some people don't really like you at all.
Well, yeah.
Good. If everybody universally goes, yeah, he's pretty good, that almost means you're kind of forgetful.
Yeah.
That's how I always look at it. I know that's like a crazy theory of mine. That's kind of how I go about my shit. So if there's big fans of mine, awesome. And then there's some people that really don't like me. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, I totally get it. I get people don't like this and this. I'm just saying, like, in my brain, couldn't just be like, I have to tell this person how I feel right now, like in the comments. Mark, I didn't like what you said about my favorite beer. That's not cool. I have to tell you, like, you know what I mean? That's
I always got tickled by it when they call me.
I mean, it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. What was it? There was a TikTok comment. The guy still hasn't responded to me, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. There's this trend on TikTok where it says like me walking in on my girlfriend changing, and the guy's like, "Oh, excuse me," and he shuts the door, but then he puts his camera underneath the door.
Yeah.
So people keep reenacting it and doing that. So I did it where I said, "Oh, sorry, babe, excuse me," and I shut the door, and then it cuts to a close up of me, and I'm like, "What? You think I was gonna film her without her consent? Respect women." And it got like a bunch of views. And some guy put in the comments, he put "fucking simp." And
Oh, come on. Not enjoy a comment like
it made me laugh, and then everyone just started attacking him. They're just like, "You don't respect women." So I didn't even want to talk about that at all. I did the most mature comeback. I just put, "I don't know what my super incredible massive penis has to do with anything," and I just left it at that. And then he never responded. But I just thought it was like so funny. It's like, "Respect women, you fucking simp." And it just made me laugh. I'm just imagining like some 8-year-old.
That might have been a bullshitter like myself.
Yeah, but that's why I laughed. Like it's
that
super
might have
funny.
just been a crazy. Here's another thing. There's bullshitters and there's crazy people that are just kind of like stirring the pot just a slight little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that might have been me 1 o'clock at night after like 7 anchor steams, you know? So
But that is true. Hate comments are hilarious. Yeah, you know what my favorite thing, the only funny thing I do like? I love seeing when someone tries to hate on comedians that I watch, and then the comedians roast the fuck out of them. That's like always fun to watch too.
yeah.
But anyways, all I'm saying is I just think it's weird, and I would never do it. But like you said, it's probably just kids and they don't know any better.
It's a lot of it is like younger kids who are stupid and they're not mature. And if it is like older people, it's probably them like me 1 o'clock at night seeing a video and they're just after the 7th beer, they're like, whatever, go to hell. Either way, there's no way to really get mad. Also, online shit never picks up on sarcasm.
Yeah.
And when you're in the midst of like making fun of somebody in real life.
That is also true, yeah.
Because it doesn't know, it doesn't, fucking goddamn it. What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't notice when you're just like when you're in the throes of like saying what the fuck it is.
Yeah, like with me and you, for example, like how that guy put "fucking simp." Like I would do that to you, and you'd be like, "Shut up, dude," and then you know what I mean. I'm busting your balls, but you can tell like it's like sorry, but if you're a
How
random,
many times have I yelled at fellow comics?
yeah.
Or
But then a random, like, imagine you're just walking down the street and you're like, oh, excuse me, ma'am, you drop your purse, and then Mark comes out of nowhere and goes, fucking simp, and runs away. I'd be like, what the fuck was that about?
Maybe she deserved it. Who cares? I don't know. Maybe her last name was Simpson. Who knows?
Simpson.
Look, that's how I look at it. Overall scheme of things,
My hair is like fucked right now.
my hair's all fucked up too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, I've had a few drinks, god damn it. Luckily, I'm in the own safety of my own home, feeling cozy, wearing the Maple-Baum merch, $25 for a sweater, $13 for a t-shirt.
We should make that. I was noticing we should make that one of the next merch lines. Is it'll say, "Mark, I had a few maple."
I've been saying that to friends when it. Here's the deal. Luckily, I don't get out of hand. I don't punch people in the face. I don't get to. Oh, the worst is the belligerent drunk. You know, the one that.
I wouldn't even consider you a drunk at all. I think that you're an occasional drinker. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was like, hey, Mark, you can't drink tomorrow, you'd be like, okay, like, that sucks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you're not going to be like, no, I need it. Give it to me now.
No, the belligerent drunk that gets mad and blames all his shortcomings on life on others, that's the worst kind of
You're
drunk.
you're like the soccer mom drunk, the one that's like, I don't drink at all, but I need to have my glass of wine every night before bed.
I don't know. I'm the one that's like gets drunk. I'm like, all right, guys, I've had a few. I'm going to sleep.
See, and that's fine. Everybody, even Jesus drank wine, Mark.
Yeah, where'd that get him? On the cross, you know? Where'd that get him in life, right?
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
We should we should try to come up with some merch for it was still one of my favorite moments on the podcast is me being like, telling you about how suicidal I am, and then you're like, Jordan, you should go to God, and I'm like, I'm trying, Mark, and you're like, wait, Jordan, don't go to God.
Don't go to God.
That was like one of my favorite moments. It was just so like, cause you were so sincere, like, go to God. Wait, no, Jordan, don't.
No, I was sarcastic. I don't know. Fucking go to God or something. You know,
imagine that. You're like, go to God, and just me.
Don't go to God.
My soul leaves. Bye, Mark.
Look, damn it. Here's the deal. Both of us, plug time.
Yep.
If we get this podcast out and someone listens to it before fucking the afternoon time, you got a show tomorrow. I got a weird ass show tomorrow.
Yes.
Both in Sacramento simultaneously.
Let me pull up. I actually have a list of all my shows that I need to plug. You want to go first?
You go first. You got more than me. Go for it.
Okie dokie. So this will be out before midnight tonight. Saturday, October 23rd, I will be in Sacramento at the Rest Room, performing with a bunch of amazing comedians, such as, of course, it's done by Johnny Taylor. We have headliner Wendy Lewis, Aurora Singh, Celeste Winter, Drew Schaefer, Jim Farrell, and Heather Rogue, which all of them are fantastic. It's $10 at the door, starts at 8. That one's going to be a really fun show, so if you guys can, please try to come out. You have to be vaccinated to get into this show. So sorry to the non-vaxxers, but we have. If you're not vaccinated, come on down October 29th to the Hype Bar and Grill for our Halloween bash, which me and Mark will both be on. Mark actually is going to be hosting for me.
Damn straight, I'll be hosting. That's going to be a fun fucking show.
Yeah, we're going to come dressed up. We're going to have fun.
No, can I sell it? It's going to be a fucking fun Halloween bash. Dress up, everybody. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen in Stockton. Who the fuck knows?
That's true.
It's going to be me, Jordan, and Nick Michelson. Gabriel's on there, right?
Yeah, it's me, Nick Michelson, Gabriel Alexander, Ryan Holloway, D-Funk, and Shannon Battle, and Louis C.
Louis C. We can't afford. I always make fun of his name. Whatever. Louis C's going to be there. Ryan Holloway is going to be the biggest up-and-comer. My prediction.
Oh,
you're
absolutely.
Hearing this right now.
Absolutely.
Ryan Holloway, you're going to be one of the biggest up-and-comers. You people are going to hear more from Ryan Holloway in the near future.
Agreed.
Charismatic, always writing on shit. You're going to hear from that motherfucker. Anyway, That's my prediction. It's going to be a fun show. Dress up people. It's going to be a crazy-ass bash.
Showtime at 8 o'clock, and it's free entry. Free. So there should be no reason why you can't. Bring the kids.
No, don't.
Don't bring the kids.
I'm hosting.
He's
don't.
Don't. November 5th, I'll be in Murphy's Hideout in Murphy's, California. I believe it's $20 entry. I'll be doing a small set there, which should be fun. And the next day, November 6th, I'll be in Brewster's in Galt, California. I'll be doing a feature set doing 20 minutes. I believe it's also $20 to get in. And yeah, that one I'm really, really excited for. Brewster's in Galt. Please mark your calendars for that. And of course, me and Mark will also be November 9th at Tommy T's in Pleasanton, California. Which, how much is the entry for that show? Like 10? It's free. Oh, it is free. Yeah. Free entry. Me and Mark will be there. I believe there's a few more of us coming. I think Gabe.
Oh, the whole 209 crew.
The whole 209 crew. Let me double check. I want to make sure we get all these guys. You guys.
Gabriel, Nick Michelson, God damn it.
Yeah.
Nick Alexander. Nick Alexander's gonna be
Ryan
there.
Holloway.
Ryan Holloway's gonna be
there. Hector Miranda will be there. And that's all of us that are from the 209. Yeah, that's everybody. So that's gonna be a fun one. So if you guys can, please come on out to that. The podcast, we're both going to be on 2 shows coming up. You guys got to come support your boys.
We're competing against each other. We're competing against each other tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
So tomorrow he's in his show in Sacramento. Less than a mile away, I'm in a show in Sacramento. On the 23rd.
If you can't make it to Murphy's, California on November 5th, Mark is doing Bricks and Hops on November 5th. The same day, the same time.
Same day, same time.
With your amazing headliner, Saul
Trujillo.
Yeah, so you guys.
Saul Trujillo is our headliner. And it's going to be Nick Michelson, Shannon Battle, Stephen Milani, Jennifer Louise Garcia. I'm not going to name the price. It's in Lodi, California. If you can, send your friend over to Murphy's Hideout, and then you go to Lodi, California, and watch the show in person.
There you go.
So then, when you're done with the night, you both meet together and say, "Wow, those were both great shows."
Exactly.
Same thing with tomorrow at fucking October 23rd. You go to the Rust Room. Send your friend over to Jordan's Rust Room to watch him, Johnny Taylor, Heather Rogue, and then also go to Big Stump Brewery to watch.
If you're not vaccinated, that's what you do. Our non-vaccinated audience, go see Mark. If you're vaccinated,
you're welcome over to watch me, Logan Farr, Jake Grizzly, Andre Dawson, and the beloved David Thorne to watch us over there.
So great.
Meet up in the same town. It's in Sacramento, so you can't be in 2 shows at once. I like competing against Jordan.
We keep doing that
same
lately.
night. I like competing against Jordan the same night. So if you can, send your friend over to the Rust Room if you're vax. If you're not, you're a disgruntled scumbag. Come over to the Big Stump Brewery, 8 o'clock tomorrow.
And of course, you guys know what it is. 2 open mics every week. Every Sunday, we have the Hype Bar and Grill. 7 o'clock showtime. Please come out. It's been kind of small there lately. But we also have Poppy's Coffee every Tuesday. Sign-ups showtime at 6:30. So if you guys can, please come on out to that. And that's basically all our showtimes.
Sign up. Free new people who cares, come on out. Who gives a shit,
Yeah.
test out your crap. It's a gym. Come on out. Sign up your shit. Test new crap out. See what the fuck happens. Also, Poppy's Coffee always has young fucking college people in there.
Yeah, it's fun.
No matter what. So, and look, that's always a test for me because I'm, my fucking politically incorrect material. So it's always a test for me to see what the fuck I can do with those people. So come on out.
Man, dude, I actually feel good. We have so much fucking shit. That's awesome.
At Madman Maple on TikTok and Instagram, people.
At Jordan Quattlebaum on everything. Not Twitch, Quattlebaum Games. But remember to follow Maple-Baum Pod or Podcast on Twitch and Instagram. You guys can keep updates with us, see highlights. And we're also on TikTok as well as Maple-Baum Podcast. And yeah, that's basically everything. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching. Make sure you check us out next week. You leave us suggestions and topics to talk about. We're always open to look up shit. Should be fun.
I gotta lose weight. I'm at 180. I look fat.
You're 180, dude. I'm 200.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't be at 180.
I should be at 200.
Look, I got underneath fat underneath my eyes. It's not good.
Underneath.
It's not good. It's not good on me.
Well, it's a good thing it's a podcast. No one can see us. Unless they go to YouTube.
Yeah, they can on YouTube. They can see how ugly I look. If I didn't have this facial hair, it looked terrible. Facial hair makes... You know that. You know that. Facial hair makes every guy look... Oh, fuck, I'm burping.
I like facial hair.
Facial hair makes every guy look better.
That's true.
Without facial hair, they look like fucking Roseanne Barr. Where the fuck?
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Don't do drugs unless you want to.
Continued success.
Continued success. Bye.